A Gay and a Non-Gay is a podcast from James Barr and Dan Hudson. They're like a lovely little couple, except they're not.
Dan, do you have a whole list of hashtags saved in your notes that you copy and paste into Instagram whenever you post a photo?
No, go on, but do tell me what they are.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Is it hashtag
Oh my God,
gay bars?
So I've only just been taught how to do it. It's like hashtag DJ, hashtag Ginstagram, hashtag body, hashtag Instapic, hashtag Instagood, hashtag Instadaily, hashtag pick of the day, hashtag photo of the day, hashtag love, hashtag fitness, hashtag abs, hashtag chest, hashtag shoulders, hashtag back, hashtag arms, hashtag tags for likes, hashtag gay UK.
Tags for likes.
I don't even know what that means.
I just feel it's so obviously attention-seeking that I just can't.
I know, but you have to.
Welcome to a gay and a non-gay.
Hello, welcome to a gay and a non-gay.
Hello.
I'm James Barr. I'm James. Sorry, I hadn't done my Twitter account yet. I'm James Barr. If you'd like to say hi on Twitter, and Dan is at Dan Hudson. But really, we're both just at gay non-gay.
Yes, we are. Welcome to the show. Can I just check the levels? I feel like they're really low.
Can I just check China are listening? China, are you listening? Hello, China. Hello to anyone listening in South America, also. And I'd also like to check that that Miami is in the house.
And are they?
Let me just check. Yes, they are.
Oh, excellent. James is saying all this because I'm not sure exactly what's happened, but now we have loads of listeners. And and I think it's because we've changed the category on iTunes from comedy to sexuality.
Which is quite funny, really, because only half of us is representing sexuality.
Are they?
Well, I'm the gay.
Yeah, you're representing homosexuality.
You're the disappointingly non-gay.
And I'm representing heterosexuality.
Oh, right, I suppose. Yeah, but that's not a thing. That's just everywhere. No one needs to represent heterosexuality.
No, fine. Well,
it's already quite represented.
Yeah, but in this podcast, it's evenly represented.
Yeah, but I mean, if this was just a non-gay podcast and we popped it in sexuality, that would be really odd.
True.
Why would you want to listen to Adam and... What's his name? Adam Buxton's podcast. Why would that go in? That wouldn't go in the sexuality section.
Anyway, lots of people now listening since we've done that. Hello to everyone in Brazil, where I believe we've got a lot of listeners.
I have a question about this whole thing because it was Talia, who is our producer and Dan's girlfriend, that moved us to a different category. Was she just listening and she just thought, oh, you know what? This isn't really comedy, is it? I'm gonna take off the comedy category and stick it in sexuality instead. Yeah, it's quite rude, really,
because it wasn't funny.
It wasn't funny enough.
But it is sexual enough.
It is representative.
Yeah, so that's probably why. Also, I bet there's literally thousands of comedy like every podcast thinks it's a comedy podcast.
That's true. Like, I almost cringe when we put ourselves in comedy. Anyway.
Yeah, so do I.
I didn't really think it was that funny myself.
Hey!
I need to talk to you about this new survey that's come out.
Okay.
Apparently, only 1.7% of the UK population identify as LGBTQ+.
I would
have thought that was higher.
I just found out what the Q means in that.
Right.
I thought it was something completely different.
What did you think it was?
I thought it was queer.
Right.
But it turns out
Is it not? I don't know either.
No, it's not.
I meant to be an LGBTQ+ person. What does it mean?
It means querying or questioning.
Oh, yes, of course. I did know that. Like lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, questioning, plus. Yeah. I think the plus is just like, we can't put any more letters on this, so we're just going to put a plus.
Yeah, otherwise it'll start sounding like a Welsh town. Anyway.
Anyway, yeah, I'm a bit disappointed that there's only 1.7%. That really does narrow my chances.
Yeah,
like quite high. Like I knew I felt different, but in the London bubble, as we talked about on the last episode, you don't really notice that you are different as much. And then when you leave, I suppose that's when you realise you're only 1.7% of the population. Like, no wonder.
Plus, you largely knock around within that 1.7%.
And 68% of those people identify as single. So out of 1.7% of people, 68% of those are single. What's 1.7% of 68 million? Is that how many people live in the UK?
No, I think what you mean is what's 68% of 1.7% of the population?
I have no idea. I hate maths. I don't get it. So basically, there's only 1.7% of people that are potentially gay, and of that, 68% of them are single.
So
that's not a lot
Google
of people,
what
anyway.
The population of the UK is.
I can't. It's just too, my head hurts already. I'm really hungover today. I think I've matched with like 1,000 on Tinder, so I'm nearly there. I'm nearly on the way to get through them all.
if I'd matched with 1/68th of the available
It's really depressing.
population, that would be a hell of a lot. Welcome back to the sexual survey special.
Why are we doing a sexual survey?
Why not?
20% of Parisian men say they're gay or bisexual. I'm moving to Paris, and nearly a third of all Parisians say they've had an orgy. Great. A third of all Parisians have had an orgy.
That is bollocks.
That's great. Oh, fuck, I'm going to Paris. I'm literally going to
You're
St.
always
Pancras.
in Paris anyway.
I know. Why do you think? Why do you think? Now you know. I love Paris.
Have you had an orgy with a Parisian?
No comment. Nearly half of the people in Paris say they've had sex in public. That's twice the London average.
That is nonsense. Half of everybody in Paris has had sex in public.
Have you never had
and
sex
a
in
quarter
public?
of people in London
Have you never had sex in public?
No.
What? How come?
What? Like, I'm actually speechless because.
You actually haven't had sex?
What do you mean in public? Like
having your cock out and putting it inside someone's mouth or vagina in public?
Why
You've
would
never
I do
done
that? What do you mean
Why
in
wouldn't you
public?
do
Like
that?
in the street?
Yeah, or in the park, or in a bush, or on the beach, or wherever.
That's misleading because by public, that literally means
Misleading.
like all and sundry can see.
No, it doesn't. Does it? I suppose.
Which you're saying
you would
outside of the house is not the same.
I think outside of the house is in public. Dan, have you ever had sex outside?
I don't think so. No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I've had sex on a train. I've had sex
What kind of train?
a choo-choo train.
No, but like a really dirty, like Virgin train in the Virgin toilets with piss over it.
No, it was actually just in the carriage. Like I
What,
was
literally in
like
public?
15 or something. Yeah, just on a train with my boyfriend. I'm not a slut. And talking about having sex on a train, I'm not a slut. I'm not. And also, I tell you one thing though, that is the best way to avoid having to show your ticket.
Is what?
Well, you know, like when you're asleep on a train, they will wake you up and be like, ticket. If you're having sex, they aren't coming near you. They will not bother you for a ticket. They'll just let you carry on.
Really?
Yeah, what are they going to do?
Well, they'll wait until you finished and then say.
No, they're going to stand there.
So the carriage was empty, presumably?
Yeah, it was, yeah. And no one came over for a ticket, I'm just saying.
31% of Britons think being gay is a choice. 49% think you're born that way.
What's that? How many people?
49%
Of people think what?
that you're born gay.
Yeah. Well, what about the other 51%?
Well, obviously they
What the
think
hell do
the
they
opposite.
think? So no, maybe not.
That probably includes some people who aren't bothered or aren't sure.
51% possibly aren't sure or think that Lady Gaga's song Born This Way was incorrect. Wow. How can 51% of people disagree with Queen Gaga?
Anyway, that concludes the sexual survey special. How did your blind date go?
Oh, I haven't had a blind date yet.
Oh, really?
No, it's coming up.
When is it?
So Dan thought it'd be funny to send me on a blind date for The Guardian, the newspaper in the UK, for any of our international audience.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not okay with it, actually. So they don't know this, but you're meant to have a shoot, like a photo taken.
Yeah.
So they were like, right, come to our office and have your photo taken. So I got all the way to their office and I just couldn't do it. I had a massive anxiety attack. So I just emailed them and said, I'm so sorry, a voiceover's gone over. And I just left. I didn't do it.
Oh, really?
But I've since got myself together and I'm going to do it, I think, because I think you should do things that scare you. So I'm going. It's on the 6th of April.
But there won't be a photo of you in The Guardian?
No, they're going to take it on the
They'll
same
have
night.
an egg.
They're going to take the photo on the same night. I'm really scared. I don't like it.
But it's no different to being on
No, it's
an actual date.
No, I think it's really terrifying. I've been having therapy, and I've got to the root of it. And basically, I feel like for me, dating puts me in a really vulnerable position, similar to that when I was like bullied at school. So the fact that someone will be rating me and then writing about me in The Guardian, telling everybody how I was on a date, is terrifying for me. And it also has like helped me realize why I'm so afraid of love. This is why I'm single. I've worked it out. It's because I'm afraid.
But nobody in the...
I can't believe I just revealed all of that. That's like so. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, but does that make sense?
Yeah. But whoever's reviewing you in The Guardian is not going to be like, oh, he was a total.
No, but they might be like, oh, he's insecure. I don't know.
No, they're just going to be nice.
I'm not worried about. No, I know they are.
Like if you watch First Dates, they're never like. Well, occasionally they're like, oh yeah, this person is an actual tool, but 99 times out of 100, they're like, oh yeah, we got on really well, but
yeah,
we just didn't click or whatever.
It's not necessarily that. Like, thank you. I know that it's going to be fine. It's more just like the awkwardness of. I don't know what they look like. I don't know what they do.
Hey,
I also hate talking about what I do for a living. It really stresses me out.
The fact that it's a blind date specifically is the problem, and not that it's going in the Guardian.
Well, it just doesn't make sense, does it? Why would you go?
Have you not been on like a blind date before?
No, because it's
really?
2017. When would you ever go on a blind date? You don't need to. You can just go on Facebook and see their entire history.
Yeah, but it's still a blind date if you haven't met them.
No, because you know what they look like and you've had a kind of engagement. Like, this is zero.
Yeah,
I don't even know their name.
I think it
could be you, for all I know. Like, maybe that's the joke. I don't know. Maybe this is a big reveal, Dan. Is this your plan?
No.
Because you are the one that told me to do it. So, I don't know. Maybe that's what's happening.
Well, I came across it. Quite a few people have done it.
Really?
Yeah.
What did they say?
2 people I know have done it.
And we should have got them on to coach me through it. It's a week Thursday.
It's a week Thursday.
Yeah.
And where are you going?
I don't know. King's Cross, probably.
What, do you meet at the Guardian?
I guess so, yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't got the details yet, but it's terrifying. She was like, oh, I found you a lovely match. I'm like, oh, okay.
Why don't you take this person?
And she watched all my show reels and everything because I stupidly put them on my signature. And she's like,
oh God, your signature. It's like...
Is it driving you mad?
Well, it's like your signature is longer than any emails that you send. So you get an email from James, it's like, okay, and then he's got about 7 lines in
7
big font.
links.
It's like, watch my show reel, listen to my this, do this, blah, blah, blah.
Vote for gay, non-gay. No, I haven't got that. I just got a couple of show reels. Don't be mean. I'm really nervous. I don't want to do it.
Where are you meeting?
It's I don't know. I guess we meet at their office, so King's Cross, probably.
Oh, King's Cross. That's convenient. You can get on a train.
Are you saying I'm going to have sex with her? I'm not having sex on the first date, Dan. I'm not a slut. Why are you not saying anything?
I don't know, 'cause that's a good...
Why are you leaving an awkward silence? I'm not.
Okay, cool. See you next week.
Though I will just leave you with this. My friend left me a voice note last night. Here we go.
You're a whore, James. You're a fucking whore. Everybody thinks you're a fucking whore.
Thank you, Josh.
Who is that?
My friend Josh.
Is that his voice?
That's his voice. Yeah, he's American.
Is he a pirate?
Does he sound like a pirate?
Is he not?
Wait.
You're a whore, James. You're a fucking whore. Everybody thinks you're a fucking whore.
He does sound like a pirate. Shiver me timbers. You're a whore, Dan Hudson.
Lads.
Dan, I'm going to New York on Wednesday.
Are
this
you?
week. Yeah, I go for a weekend on Wednesday.
I'm going to New York on Tuesday.
What? Are you?
Yeah.
What for? Are you actually?
Yeah, I am. I
long for?
can't really say why, but I am going.
How long are you there for?
Well, from this Monday night until next Monday.
We should do something.
Should we do the Scott's Pizza tour?
No. You're doing that again?
Yeah, last time, because this is the bus tour.
Are you kidding me?
No, so the bus tour is like a full day tour, and you get on the bus and you go do the proper thing, and that's it. And then we've done all of them.
How many are there?
I think there's like 5 different ones.
5 different pizza tours.
And I've done, 4
what
of them.
Who goes on these? That's so weird.
This
Again, go on a friend's tour or like
people love the pizza tour. People got married on it.
What? Why?
I'm not getting into this again.
It's ridiculous.
I'll
it's
see you
so
next-
boring. Look, that is so
see you next
lame.
week.
Imagine going all the way to a city you've never been to before. I know you have been to New
Well,
York,
you've
but
been
whatever.
there. You've
No,
been
I'm just
there.
talking to the listener for a minute. Imagine you going all the way to New York, right? You've got an amazing holiday plan. Oh, you've got a spare Wednesday. What should you do? Well, I know. Let's go and just do a lasagna. I don't know. Let's go do a pizza tour. You could literally go up the Empire State Building, or
Yeah, but that's so like, you know, everybody knows about the Empire State Building.
right.
It's off the beaten track.
I'm actually a bit. I can't believe you're there at the same time as me. I feel uncool now. It's going to be really annoying, isn't it? It's like that person you accidentally keep bumping into that you saw on the plane.
Yeah.
That's going to be what we're like. We're like, oh, shit. It's Dan. Crap. Fuck. Quick. Walk the other way.
I'll see you on the pizza store.
I'll seek refuge in Soho House. See you later.
If you want more, subscribe at gaynongay.com or on iTunes or, whoever your favourite podcast supplier is. Kisses. Mwah.